Ideas as tools. There are many ideas that will be presented in this class. Don't believe any of them. Instead, think of them as tools. For example, you use a hammer for a purpose, to drive a nail. When you are used to a new hammer, you might notice its shape, its weight, and its balance. You don't try to figure out whether the hammer is right. You use it. If it works, you use it again. If it doesn't work, you get a different hammer. This is not the attitude most people adopt when they encounter new ideas. The first thing most people do with new ideas is to measure them against old ones. If a new idea conflicts with an old one, the new one is likely to be rejected. People have plenty of room in their lives for different kinds of hammers, but they tend to limit their capacity for different kinds of ideas. A new idea at some level is a threat to their very being, unlike a new hammer, which is simply a new hammer. Most of us have a built-in desire to be right. Our ideas, we often think, represent ourselves. And when we identify with our ideas, they assume new importance in our lives. This class is a toolbox, and tools are meant to be used. If you hear about a tool in this class that doesn't sound right or one that sounds a little weird, remember that the ideas here are for using, not believing. Suspend your judgment. Test the idea for yourself. If it works, use it. If it doesn't, don't. When presented with a new idea, some of us take pride in being critical thinkers. We look for problems. We probe weaknesses. We continue to doubt the idea until there's clear proof. Our main question seems to be, what's wrong with this idea? When we constantly look for what's wrong with new ideas, we might miss how they can be useful. A different and potentially more powerful approach is to ask, what if that idea is true? This opens all sorts of new possibilities and variations. Rather than looking for what's wrong, we can look for what's potentially valuable. Keep looking for answers. Another way to expand your toolbox is to keep looking for answers. Much of your education will be about finding answers to questions. Every subject you study, from algebra to history to philosophy, poses a unique set of questions. Questions are more personal. Perhaps you already have answers to these questions. Answers can also get in the way. Instead of latching on to one answer, we can look for more. Instead of being content with the first or easiest options that come to mind, we can keep searching. Even when we're convinced that we finally handled a problem, we can brainstorm until we find 5 more solutions. When we keep looking for answers, we uncover fresh possibilities for thinking, feeling, and behaving. So, remember, this class is not about figuring out the right way. Even the ideas or tools idea is not right. It's a hammer, or maybe a saw.